What's up, everybody? And I want to welcome you to a brand new series called The Hot Seat. Today, we are putting Royd Miller, the president of the Penn-Ohio SCTE chapter, in the hot seat. We're going to be asking some questions, talking to him today. Royd, how you doing this morning?
I am well. How are you, John?
Man, I cannot complain. It's not raining here anymore in Indianapolis. The sun is shining, and it is a great day, man. So I understand you just got back from some travel. How was that?
I did. It was a rough one. I've been gone for a week. I covered four, maybe five states, six if you count the layover in Texas.
Wow,
Over 5 days. It was pretty rough.
pretty
I'm
rough.
feeling it. Yeah.
Yeah, and you were in multiple states, right?
Yes, sir. Wisconsin, Illinois, Alabama, Mississippi, Texas.
Wow.
So yeah,
Yeah.
a lot going
Yeah.
on. We're pretty
Yeah. So
busy.
when people say that, travel is always a luxury and it's so much fun, the type of travel that you're, in the industry that you're doing and that others do, you live out of a suitcase, you live on airplanes, and sometimes you even forget which hotel you're at in the middle of the night when you wake up, right? So,
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I've gained a new respect for our vendor community. Once I was on the MSO side, yeah, I didn't travel much, didn't know anything about it. These guys
yep.
came in, they buy you lunch, they go home. But when you think about it, they're doing this, 3, 4 times a week like I am now, and it's crazy. They're
It's
away from their families and, so gotta give them props.
Yeah, it's rough at the same time. You do get to meet a lot of awesome people. I think that was always
Yes,
the
sir.
plus side when I was traveling. So.
Yeah. But now I'm old, so I gotta remember all these people.
So, Roy, a couple quick questions for you. I want to start off going a little bit just about you. So, give me kind of the 30,000 foot view of your career, and what you've done, and kind of maybe what you've liked to do, and what you kind of felt that maybe, yeah, I kind of like to stay away from that and more focus in this area here.
Yeah, so I started in this business at 18, cleaning a Jones Intercable office back in my hometown of Wisconsin Rapids.
Hmm.
And my stepdad worked there, so I got the job pretty easily. So that's where everything started. And then
Yep.
I was fascinated with cable, so I joined the military. I did 11 and a half, 12 years in the military before I retired medically. I was a paratrooper and I was in long range surveillance there. So um, I was a communicator at that time. So I count that as part of my career. After retiring from the military, I went straight into AT&T. We got bought by Comcast. I did just under 20 years there, and then came over to Precision after that. It's a lot different specializing in one area as opposed to all lines of business.
Sure.
You really get a good knowledge for your product, and you know it's pretty cool. And then that's about it career wise. I've just been around for a long time. I think that's the biggest thing. I'm a dinosaur. Video engineer at Comcast. I'm a solutions engineer here at Precision Optical Technologies. But yeah.
No, that's awesome to be able, like you said, to be able to kind of focus in one specific area versus kind of that broad brush of all different things, because you can really specialize in it, and then share that knowledge ultimately with other folks so they can better their networks and better themselves, really, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, which leads me into a quick one here. So I just have to ask: married with children, son, daughter, what you got?
Yes, I am. I've been married to my wife Brandy for about 21 years this year. On the 24th, actually. Thanks for reminding me. I
Yeah,
gotta,
there you go.
gotta
See,
get a gift.
don't
But
forget.
yeah, she's lovely. I really kind of lucked out here with her. So we have 5 kids together.
Well,
3 from a previous marriage on my side. Twins that are 28 this year, and a 24-year-old who graduates today from nursing school. So I'm proud of her. And then she has a son who's 25 and from a previous marriage. And I think that the one kid out of all 5 that was planned was Riley. He's 12 years old, and he's our youngest. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, congrats too for your daughter graduating. You said nursing school today, right?
Yes, sir.
That is awesome. We need more nurses in the world. Great profession too. And yeah, that's fantastic. I know it's a lot of hard work to go through and get that. So kudos to her and your family though. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So one other quick one because I want to get to know you a little bit better, and I know the viewers certainly want to get to know you a little bit better. So a little bit about like your hobbies, like to race, or you and I don't know, hunting guy. What type of things do you enjoy when you're not dealing with optics, if you
Yeah.
will?
So, I mean, obviously, I enjoy spending time with family. We put a pool in just before COVID, so we like to hang out there, and I enjoy cutting grass. I don't know why I'm kind of like Forrest Gump in that aspect, but you
Hey.
know, enjoy that, and I do enjoy hunting. I'm a avid archery hunter.
Hmm.
Um, I prefer the primitive arts as opposed to guns, although I have guns and I love to shoot them. I don't do a lot of gun hunting, I think because it's cold
Yeah,
during gun season, whereas it's nice during archery season. But
sure.
just bought a new compound bow, a bow tech. So I've been
Nice.
sighting that in, getting it ready for the Total Archery Challenge and, you
Hmm.
know, stuff like that. Yeah, my son and I build Legos. He has all kinds of Star Wars Legos, so he likes to do that, and he likes me to do the hard ones.
Yep.
So yeah, I get stuck doing those every now and then.
That's
But
okay.
yeah, it's enjoyable.
Yeah, yeah. It certainly beats sitting on an airplane for sure, 100%.
Oh, for sure, 100%. Yeah. And I mean, I've coached soccer for, probably 25 years or so. This year I wasn't able to coach my son, Riley, but he wanted me to. I just couldn't, get the clearances in time and everything I needed to do because of my travel schedule. But
Yep.
yeah, next year I'll probably do it
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
That's great. So you've got your personal things, and you've got the family. The family keeps you busy as well, going with the soccers and the footballs and things of that nature. So that's very well rounded. And obviously, you get to find a little time away from yourself, like you said, the peacefulness of the woods. And then hey, when you score there too, I got to tell you, venison is a fantastic tasting piece of meat. So
It
if you've
is
never
very
tried it,
good.
give it a try. It's not as gamey as you think.
Yeah. I'm the only one that eats it, which
Oh,
is
there you
kind of
go.
wild. My wife won't touch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did kind of trick her one time and I haven't heard the end of that, but yeah,
Hey, hey, at least you got her to try it one way or the other. So
that's
that's
right.
that's perfect. So Roy, let's step into the SCTE for a minute. I want to start off with a general overview. If people don't know what the SCTE is, can you just give a, I don't know, 30-second high level overview of what in general the SCTE is for new people watching this?
Yeah, I think it's the premier training organization for our industry, the communications industry, both telephone, cable, now IP. Everything's moving to fiber, IP, and streaming. And SCT sets standards. They have standards committees for everything that comes out, every new technology. Comcast, DOCSIS 4, of course. There's a committee for that, extending the bandwidth out to 3 gigahertz. There's a committee for that.
Yep.
All the way down to the smallest connector. Somebody sat there for hours talking about the standards, how it's built, how it should be built, writing it down, recording it, and then publishing that information. So really, it's about training our technicians in the MSOs and other small telcos, etc. Um, that's what the SCTE does.
Yeah.
Keeps all the vendors together in the loop, with our customers as well. It's a great networking tool.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm proud to be a part of it. And
Yeah.
I've been here since 2005. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's great. The more active you are, the better it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something that took me a while to learn is the activity in the chapters and stuff and really networking and whatnot. I've been a member, I want to say since 2006 or 2007-ish.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a great environment. People are always very friendly and overly helpful. I mean, if you've got a problem, the vendors will step up, or even your customers like to step up and say, hey, here's what I've seen, and that kind of sharing or cross pollination of knowledge is one of the things I've always liked about the SCT as well. I think it's
Yeah.
awesome.
And the move to join with the Cable Labs organization has been great for our team as well. Like
Hmm.
everybody's getting all in passes. So you just have to say that you want to be involved. You go to whatever page you have to sign up in your organization to SCTE, and the membership is covered, the training's covered. You get to attend expo, you get to attend local events,
Right.
all on the company dime, which is great that the companies are that supportive.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. And I understand, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but the SCTE org site also has many certification programs that they offer up. I mean, obviously some of them have a price to them, but the reality is, I mean, these are professional, highly professional certification courses on different technologies. Is that correct?
that is correct. From installation to engineering, and into different more recognizable stuff like Cisco certifications, CompTIA, etc. That's all available on SCT's platform. So
Awesome.
they have in-person training, they have training online. Everything's open book, which is kind of cool because the big thing in this business is you might not know everything, but you know somebody who does, and you know where to find it. So
Hmm.
those notes are important, to use during your testing, so that way you can get a great grade and get that certification.
Sure. No,
Yeah.
you bring up a good point. You bring up a really good point there is that, there's a lot of knowledge on that. I didn't realize myself how much knowledge is sitting there from all the white papers to the certifications and everything that's literally on that page. There's just troves of really good papers that have been written over the years that are basically stockpiled there. And if you're a member of the SCT, you can just go right in and essentially, boom, download that document and take a read at it. So,
Yeah,
um,
I mean, there's shorts like some people call them primers, I call them primers. I'm not sure how it's really
I did
pronounced.
I did the same thing. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, I guess it all depends on where you come from, right? But
Yeah.
short 10, 15-minute explanations of the technology, and it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you drop us a like, a share, and a follow if you got the time. Also, definitely check us out next week as we drop part 2 of the hot seat with Roy Miller, president of the Penn-Ohio chapter of the SCTE. For more information, you can check out scte.org. For more information on the Penn-Ohio chapter, you can check out sctepenohio.org. That's it, and we will catch you guys on the next one.